Hello comrades and welcome to the channel. It's time for year 35 of our Prague Industrialized series. This will be part 1 of it. Let's see, last year we did manage to create the road over here in order to get citizens from Tekuc to go to Parkul Dragul in order to provide citizens there. So we can have way more workers available for the railway production line and the vehicle production line. Also, we did unlock the Mark E covered and we're collecting money for the other variants too. And also this production line is going quite nice. It seems like we are quite well-ish in terms of money, for now at least. And we did start this big-ass conga line for the gravel industry. Let's see, one of the things that I haven't done over here at the gravel industry is to actually connect the bus platform to all of the industries that we have around here. So we're gonna actually do that just now. Let's see how we're gonna do it. Firstly, let's start off with a road like this one. We're gonna connect it over here. One of the biggest places we're gonna need to go is to the gravel recycling plant and around here. So let's figure out a way to connect these as efficient as possible. Let's go like this and like this. Good, we do have the first connection here. We're gonna need to figure out a way to go through here in order to reach this area, and afterwards I think we will be able to connect all of it. Let's see, or we can go over here actually. If we're gonna have one of these and go underground here, that's also good enough for me. Let's see, let's focus on the recycling plant firstly. After the game saves, there we go. And we're gonna need one of these. Connect largely through here. And then have one of these coming like this. Good. Now the next thing is through these two processing plants. Yes, we can go something like this and we should be able to reach both of them. Yes, perfect. Let's do the same thing on this side and hope to God that we do have a connection way, either this way or the other way. Let's see. So we're gonna have a road coming through here. Yeah, through here is absolutely impossible at the moment. Let's see, what about this area? No. This will be tricky to connect. Let's also connect these roads here just to have a speedier way, and also connect them like this. So actually no, we're not going to connect it there because we can use a mud road to do this. Basically they need to be connected to a principal road in order for it to function. And let's check around here, what do we still need to connect? This one I don't see it connected to a road. So let's grab a gravel road and check out how we're gonna do it. Let's see, let's firstly connect it there. And now we can connect it like this. Alrighty, good. How are we looking at walking distances? Quite well. We're still needing this one. I guess we're gonna go for a underground passage, since that seems like the only possible way. And let's have it from here to over here. But there is a dilemma. If we're gonna do this, we won't be able to construct the this one here. Both the underground passage itself and this one. So we're gonna need to find a way to actually have at least a dirt road coming through here. Let's see, is it really not possible at all? Yes, it is possible. Okay. Good. Is it possible on this side too? Okay, even better. So we're not gonna need this one. Let's actually delete it. There we go. Demolish this. Demolish this. It will be much faster if we're gonna go without it. And then have this coming like this until there. Good, perfect. Does the bus station now reach all of them? Not quite. It seems like it refuses to connect over there. No issues. We can make something like this maybe. Yes, and one more connection here. Okay, good. Let's check it here. Yes, it connects to the other gravel industry too, so it seems like everything is connected properly. Let's see, we do have access to gravel, and these, we're gonna need to cover these now. This one is covered. So we're gonna look only for these two. Let's see, where do they have connection points? Bummer. This one has it here. And this one has it on the other side. Can we pass a mud road through here? Yes, we can. And let's have an underground passage. Going something like this up until here. Perfect. Let's see how we're gonna point it actually, because this is also important. Maybe something like this, and then have it connected over here too. There we go. And let's go a little bit underground. Have it connected like this. Let's see, 120, 119. Okay, good. So this means that we're just gonna need to connect over there, basically here, and maybe if we're lucky here. There we go. And now the bus station should be able to reach all of them. Yes, they reach both of these, and they reach the cement plant too. So in terms of passengers, we are good to go. Let's re-see it again. Yes, maybe. Yeah. Okay, everything is connected. Perfect. Over here, I'm not too worried to connect it because we're gonna have excavators working. And the last things that we are going to need. Let's see, this road has asphalt, but they're gonna need to work on it. Okay, good. The last things is the rail lines. Let's see how that will look like. By the way, did we... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. We did forget to connect the gravel to a train station, and it's a bit too late, sadly. Let's see how we're gonna do this. because currently it seems like we did forget. Haha, god damn it. Where's the aggregates? There we go. And the train aggregate loading. This one luckily has a advantage because it has the aggregate loading on this side, which is quite big, but sadly I do see here as an input, and the only output remaining is on this side. Okay, this one will be slightly weird. Well, wait, this is the loading. Okay, we did put it on this side. Okay, phew, I did panic for a moment. It looks like we are good. Okay, good. Okay, so indeed the train aggregate loading is over here. And we have this unloading for the construction waste. But this means that we're gonna need to do something around here to make sure that the tracks are a bit lengthy. So we have a place from where to maybe do something like this and then come over here. Yeah, this should be looking good. Basically, the master plan is to have at least 450 meters in case I ever decide to have a huge ass train coming through here. So let's see, 475, 500 meters, so up until here. And I want to do the same thing to the prefab panels. Let's have it nearby. Something like this, but unfortunately due to the connection point over here, we won't be able to do it. The good part though is that they did not start building this connection point, so what I can do is actually firstly make the road and then reconnect it properly. Let's delete it a little bit more. There we go, have it here and have the connection here. Good. Basically, these roads are just for construction and also for the cargo train station in case it goes into flames. Okay, and we're gonna have these go like this too. Whoops. Let's delete this. And what? Concrete. There we go. Time to make sure that everything is concrete from now on. Too many selections. I do like the way how it was before when early start DLC did not exist. And let's see, how are we looking at cargo around here? Yeah, we're definitely having more than 450 meters. So let's plonk down the intersection here. Good, and one intersection around here. Okay, just rechecking yet again, making sure that it's more than 450 meters. Yeah, 462, we should be fine. Okay, good. Now we're gonna need to also connect this one here. So let's see how we're gonna end up looking like. Something like this, and again 450 meters. Who knows, maybe in the end either we're gonna have a distribution office delivering gravel from other places, or we're gonna have something different. Let's see, up until here. Yeah, 496 should be fine. Let's see what's up with top production. Okay, it wasn't something too bad. How are we looking at temperatures? Very close to the borderline, but I guess that's still fine currently. We're gonna need to handle it a bit later, but for now it should be fine. I do see more people incoming, so maybe it will rise up. No, it kinda doesn't. Okay, it does, but very slowly. And this is because we do have weird things around here going. Basically, we do have 8 buses on the line, but I don't think we're gonna need all 8 of them. So let's park 2 of them. There we go. And this should basically allow them to spread the load a bit better. So basically what's happening is there will be a lot of people, like over here in this scenario. All of the workplaces are currently almost full. So in this case, we're gonna have 1 + 5, 6 people. If a bus arrives over here, it will only pick up 6 people out of the 17 capacity that it has. And this triggers a weird-ass scenario. Basically, we need to find a middle ground where we're having enough people loading from here and the vehicles spread enough so we don't have problems. Let's see, we're gonna leave it as that for now, and let's continue focusing on the rail line around here. So from here, we're gonna need to start off and branch out into 2 lines like this. Okay, perfect. The main line will remain this one. Oh, really? We don't have any excavator? Then we're gonna try to make it do without an excavator. There we go. And we're gonna have 2 connection points, sadly, over here. Let's firstly see how the line will look like. There we go, like this should be fine. And we're gonna go up until here, and afterwards go through that crater there. But this one will overlap. Let's make it and then break it. The autosave is really bothering me at the moment, but the game has a tendency of stopping in the middle. So let's do it until here. And then have these lines come through here. And let's see how we're gonna overlap these so we're going into a proper direction. Something like this should be fine. And we're gonna have this one curved until here. Perfect. and we're gonna connect it to a road. Yeah, over here I guess it will be best. So let's go with it. God, I hate the free excavator thingy. Let's go like this. And then like this. Okay, and let's remove a little bit the signaling over here, since we're gonna plan out a bridge. Let's see, until where? Until here. Perfect. And now we're gonna disable F4 for now and have two of these coming through here. I do think it's a bit too far in. We're gonna see. Sorry, too far out. And let's have this bridge raised to 9, 11, 10. Okay, if it, there we go, 9. Perfect. And then come down. Perfect. And we're gonna connect it around here. Good. Let's remove this one on this side. And on this side, since we're gonna have it a bit later. Now, since we confirmed it, we should see the trains from here start to move. But we don't have workers. That's good. One more thing I want to do on this side is to actually build a rail construction office, because we're gonna need to upgrade to the EDK. So we're gonna go with an 8-1 now. And somewhere around here should be fine, as long as it's connecting to the... Oh, god damn it. Let's pause the game a bit. And see where do we have an excavator around here. Here we go. Let's call them home. I know it's not the best idea ever, but still, we really want this to be starting to be constructed. So let's see. How much length? 92, 103. Okay, this one it will be slightly better. And let's have it plonked around here. And let's level it out. And I do see that it also has electricity, so that's even better. There we go. And let's see, can we directly connect it to the line here? Yes, perfect. And let's enable F4 yet again. There we go, good. And let's make this. Perfect. So basically, this is where we're gonna store the EDK. Let's go high priority, and high priority. Okay, good. And let's have 200 workers going here. And this also set to high priority. So they can start doing this area. I know a lot of clicking, but we don't have a set to everything high priority. And once it's built, we should be able to we could theoretically connect it over here too and have workers from a a longer way. Let's see, does this guy turn around soon? Yes, he does. Okay, perfect. So he can build that. Good. Let's go back over here. We do have one bridge. We're gonna need a second bridge. So let's start from somewhere around here. And then have the bridge going somewhere around here. Let's make sure that F4 is disabled. And I'm also keeping shift as a button press. There we go. I guess 13 meters should be fine. And now basically we can come down directly. Perfect. And now we can connect it over here. Oh, yeah, the bug with the height being too high. Let's do it like this then. Perfect. And we have it on this side too. Good. One more thing I want to do around here is to prepare the area for our track builders. So for that, we're gonna need an X over here. Let's re-enable F4. Crossroad here. And another crossroad on this side. Good. This should keep them entertained. And let's have mixed signals. There we go. Here too. And I'm basically pointing them into the direction of the crossroad. And here too. Okay, good. And this should be fine for them to move around and build it if needed. And I guess we are kind of done around here. Let's see, just this road still remaining to be built. And I don't think we have it connected anywhere this road, but we can connect it here afterwards. For now it should be fine. Now, what's up with ambulances not arriving? In Badgerville. This is weird. Is it because our ambulances are a bit too old? No, 10 years. It should be fine. I might... Yeah, it might be due to the fact that we grew over here and we're gonna need more Ninos. But we're gonna see. Let's wait and pick around what will happen. How are we looking at the amount of prisoners? 45 here and in here 57. Yeah, from the prisoners' point of view, it's okay. Why are you complaining about ambulances? Can we do something about it around here? And maybe make a hospital. Let's see, pollution is set up properly here. I guess we should be able to plunk down another small clinic around here. But the question is where and how. Now, do we have a place to plunk them something like this? Yes, no, maybe. Not quite, it seems like. Yeah, it's too short. What about around here? That's not a good idea. What if we're gonna place it here. I do see that they're gonna be able to reach it. There we go. And have a asphalt with foot lamps coming through here and get connected somewhere around here maybe. It doesn't seem like it wants to connect directly, but we can do this. Okay, and let's make sure that they have everything: electricity, heating, water, and sewage. Okay, perfect. This should be fine. So once it's built, that warning should be gone. Okay, I don't see any other important messages. Let's see over here, how are things looking? Quite good. Let's see the new building, how is it going? Okay, good. So they did create the entry point here. So now we're just gonna wait for yeah, let's just send him home. Oh, and they're gonna go, I assume, and do the others. Do we want them to do them? I guess I would very much prefer for them not to do it, since we don't have proper things. So let's call all vehicles home and afterwards check if we can buy the ADK. But we're gonna need to wait for this one to be finished. Okay, all good there. And by the way, 83k, this means that we can buy other marquees. There we go. The next important one would be the open hulls. Good, so this will allow us to build better vehicles, and since we do have quite a lot of money on our hands, I do guess that we can replace this with this flatbed. There we go, perfect. And let's make sure that they're gonna be replaced over here. For now, I'm gonna have all of them replaced. There we go, perfect. Okay, now it begs the problem of workers going over here, and for that I guess we're gonna need new buses. How many buses do we need? 9 of them. Oh, by the way, what we can do... it's already 80%, okay. So, nope, that plan just went out the window. Do have cash though, so... let's actually buy them instead of building them. It should be a bit faster. There we go, 9 of them here. And soon they will arrive. After arriving, we're gonna switch them. Let's see how's stuff working around here. Still rolling, but afterwards they should be done. And we can delete this dirt road. But yeah, the construction seems to be going quite nicely here. What about here? Perfect, just bricks, boards and steel. And this should be done quite fast. We can even increase the number of workers outside CO. And it will go even faster. Did we run out of bricks? Yes, we did. Is there any vehicle coming with bricks? Most likely, yes. Prefabs and the bricks. Okay, perfect. So once this is done, we can actually buy the EDKs. 2 of them over here should suffice. And yes, we are quite at the limit for temperatures around here. Let's see, how are we looking at government loyalty? It started raising, so now it's at 38%. I'm also going to... I'll just leave it at 36 at the moment, but still, we do have plus 2% per day, so that's quite good. Yeah, I really don't like the temperatures that are happening around here. We are getting proper workers though, so that's good. Let's see, let's park this one too, or actually this one, yes, because he was at the, let's just confirm it. Yeah, he was at the heating plant, but did not leave 2 citizens. So let's make sure to park it. There we go. What about the rest? This guy, I assume he's going. No, he went actually to the bus send station and waiting over here. So we might be needing to put a bit more vehicles in the depot. There we go. And it's basically a little bit of trial and error, checking what's working. How's here looking like? Still bricks. God damn it. There we go. Finally bricks. And I can't wait to check how much an EDK costs. And in the meantime, let's see, where's the this small distribution office? It has 20 out of 20 tasks. Is there something that we can delete around here? Yeah, road build bus, I don't see it as frequent enough. So we're gonna assign, once this one is done, to get and put fuel over there. Come on, just finish it already. Let's have it like this. What is the problem? Oh great, now steel. And we don't have steel. Is there a train gonna come with steel around here? Yes, there is one steel train. Also, Jesus, the amount of cash we are losing is quite high, so we might be forced to stop our progresses at the vehicle production line in order to cover the expenses. Let's see, around here, lots of marquees being replaced. So I guess over here we're gonna need to go back to personal cars. Hell, we can actually do a set of personal cars and then the marquees. Let's do 18 of them and one marquee. This should theoretically still provide us with some cash inflow. And let's do over here the same. Good. And we do have the buses over here, so this means that we can replace the buses from a vehicle prod Badger. Let's see, is it really absolutely no way to send vehicles to... Actually, yeah, we can. There we go. And do nothing. Let's see if this works. I'm really curious. I do see some vehicles going there. Let's see, does it work? Are they gonna get scrapped or they're just gonna wait around here? Yeah, no, they're just gonna wait around there. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna be forced to, yep, individually send them. Oh, god damn it, I did not want this one to go. Let's do it like this. Maybe this will work. Okay, perfect. Good, so everyone is gonna go to the depot. This scrapping facility, we're gonna delete the stop, and the last stop will be over here. Okay, good. And now let's add the new vehicles in place. There we go, perfect. Everyone left. And now we should see way more people over there. Coal power plant stopped for a moment, but not for long. Okay, good. How are we looking with workers? Okay, that was weird because I did see only one single worker going. Let's see about other vehicles. Yeah, they're coming with 75. I do think that they're gonna have oh no, they can't have power problems because we do have some cash. And let's see now over here, are we gonna get a bit more people? Also, how come they don't have water around here? Okay, let's buy a water cistern. If we're gonna have the money for it. Whoops. Let's just send him a little bit back, because I do see some electrical problems, and most likely it's both in Badgerville and in Tecuci. Oh, okay, this one was in Badgerville, the electrical problems. Holy hell, they did pick up everyone. Oh well, at least everyone's gonna work over here now. And we should be producing quite a lot of vehicles and quite fast. That's good, I guess. Let's see, this guy, how many vehicles he still needs to load? None. He's gonna go. Okay, perfect. You, Mr. Cole, you can go back for a moment. And let's see, around here. Let's just send him to the customs house with very little amount of stuff. And do we have clothing that we can sell at the moment? Yes, ish. Okay, how are we looking at crops? No crops. What about in here? No crops-ish. Okay, and we still have 2,000. That's decent, I guess. Let's see, what about the garbage? Woo, okay. Now we're talking. So the question is why it takes so long for them to load the fertilizer. Because it does have power though. Oh well. Let's see, this one is done. Who's the distribution office that handles this one? There we go. Let's tell them to handle this one too, up to, yeah, 60%, and we can load from, nope, not here, from the other rail construction office. There we go. Perfect. So theoretically they should be able to take stuff from here. Theoretically, yes, they are. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. How are we looking now on this side? I guess workers are much more fine now. And the construction here still ongoing. I guess we could theoretically do something like this so it can connect. Well, anyway, we're gonna need a gravel road over here, that's for sure. And why not here too? So they will be able to build it. Good. And while we are having the bus platform on this side, we might as well get the fire stations set up around here too. So one of these. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. The rest they will be able to handle it themselves, and I do see money incoming yet again, and we can buy the next Mark E. Not fire truck. There we go. And let's go with the oil tanker and then refrigerated later down the line. Let's see what's happening around here. Seems like frequency is a problem. So let's start him too. And maybe this one. But instead of telling it to get in 100%, we're gonna tell them to get in 10%. And this should be fine. And let's not allow the electricity problem to have issues on us. Let's see, hopefully it won't matter that much. Come on, please send these cars so they aren't frustrated that they don't have electricity. Jesus, it takes a long time to go to this customs house. Okay, there we go. And what about around here? Yeah, I guess we can send this guy. Alrighty, good. How are we looking on the number of passengers around here? I do see very little amount of passengers, which is kind of expected because we do have the radio tower around here. I guess it's kind of sort of time to think about the next thing. So let's take from Parcul Dracul and get somewhere around 800 meters away. So it will be somewhere around here. And we're gonna need 800 meters away from this corner. Okay, this means a little bit more. Well, not quite more. There we go, here. So over here, I'm gonna plonk down a new heating plant. Let's see. Big one. There we go, something like this should be fine. Yep, this way. Good. And until that destination, we're gonna have asphalt road. And let's make sure we're hitting almost to this corner here. There we go. And have this as high priority currently. Let's make sure it's a single line. There we go, and high priority. Okay, good, because we're gonna need a new heating plant so we can start building the newest area. And let's see, a 1000 cargo is also needed. Where is it? There we go. Okay, perfect. And I guess we're also gonna need here a bus station. Yep. Come on. We're gonna need to do it like this. Okay, so it had very little excavation points. Perfect. And we're gonna need to do a heat exchanger next. Let's see, the big heat exchangers. There we go. And we're gonna plonk one on this side like this, and one on this side like this, with mud roads. And let's see about connecting them. Can we directly connect them? That's the question. Let's start from the middle. Okay, this one is exactly 999 meters. Holy hell, what luck we had. Okay, good. We're also gonna need a heat pumping station, but I do want it to be placed way closer. So for now, we're gonna wait. And let's see, how's the construction going around here? Quite well, I guess. Still lots of stuff to be constructed, but it's looking good. And we're also good fix the bulldozers and excavators soon enough, but I'm too lazy currently to do it. And let's see, this one, why isn't it connected? Ah, okay, it is connected to a road. Good. What about these ones? Okay, these ones too, so it looks like it's okay. The only problem and beef we're gonna have currently is the cash flow, since they are seriously wanting to get steel for the gravel industry. Let's see, I don't see any more electricity issues notifications, so it does seem like we did manage to fix it. So that's quite nice. I do like it. Last one was from 25th May. Okay, good. Okay, and here it looks quite decent. Still only half of the workers are going to the vehicle production line, which is sort of pissing me off in a way. But still, the real reason is that we don't have workers now over here to handle that load. Okay, makes sense. I guess what we can do is actually grab some buses and move them. Yeah, actually we can do them here. Okay, good. Actually no, because which is underpopulated at the moment due to the radio station, so we're gonna need to wait. Tricky situation. Basically we need the heating plant over here to be done, and at the same time we need people to have better higher loyalty, so their average productivity gets skyrocketed. Basically we can even see that productivity fluctuated a bit, and now it's going up quite well. This year, yeah, it's only skyrocketing. Did we ever have this high productivity? Yes, at the very beginning. Not sure how much this means around here. But anyway. Yeah, we're gonna need to connect new buildings, and I don't want them to be connected right now without the secondary heating plant, because I am not 100% sure that the new well, the early start DLC heat exchanger will be able to handle it, although I do think it will, because total capacity of all connected buildings is 160%. Yeah, I guess we can try it out and hope for the best. So let's have another one of these built. And let's go with high priority and then kickstart building some new residentials around here. Nope, this one. There we go. 1, 2, and 3 for now. Leave some itsy bitsy space. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, great. So let's see how this turns out. And then we can do the rest. I guess I can also make sure that they are set to high priority, just to make sure that they're gonna be built before the gravel industry. There we go. Kind of weird clicking each and every single time. Okay, perfect. Good. Over here, they should be finishing with the... Yep, they did. At least only the excavator will do the paving around there. And the gravel industry is looking quite nice. There are still some places where they're gonna need to improve a bit. But I guess I can also connect this one with a gravel road. Like this, just to have it connected. So they can start over there too. Okay, good. This one is full. This one still has components on it, but I won't mind them. Let's check out just a little bit how much an EDK will be. Okay, 200k. It's a pretty easy feat to get, as long as we're not building shenanigans. Let's see, around Comtech, how are we looking here? Okay, I guess we did import some crops. Let's see, this year, how many crops did we import? Okay, 2000. Not bad, not worse. But at least it looks like the only other import is meat. Wait a moment, why meat? Let me check around here if we forgot anything weird. Okay, load meat from here. Grain storage, take the strip. Okay, and this one also has meat. Okay, so it seems like we aren't oh, and this one too. Okay, that might be the issue. Basically, to Parkour Dracul, we were missing the meat, but now it should be much better. Let's see how it goes. And by the way, we're in July, so I guess that's that for this video for now, at least. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. And yeah, I can't wait to fully have gravel, bricks and prefabs being made by my own republic. Let's just check a little bit this year. How are we looking at prefab and bricks? Yeah, it's not looking that expensive, to be honest. And neither cement. So if in half a year we used almost 200 tons of cement, clearly it's no big problem. And gravel, I guess 36k, so we're gonna see the imports though, because we're gonna fully import the fully export the prefab panels once they're fully built. So I guess there is some profit to be made over there. We're gonna see. Well, at least for now, everything should be fine. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for my channel supporters over here. And I'm the Honey Badger, and I'm out for today.